Very good afternoon, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So I'm again very proud to announce that our week in the Premium Forex Signals group was good as well. Of course, however, it was not our best week, but however, as part of being very honest with everyone, I can say it was a very good week, and we have managed to end with approximately 400 of pips delivered to our clients. Now, there is something we need to talk about. I have talked about this a million times, by the way. When members asking Salah, I did not make 400 pips with you. Why you are saying that you are claiming 400 pips here? Now, of course, not every single member will make 400 pips. This was the quota. This was the total that Extreme Trader was able to deliver to you. However, now we are having so many clients. We are having 518 clients. So each one of them have made a chunk or a piece of these pips. Some of them maybe have made 100 of pips, the other one have made 300, the other one has made 60, the other guy have made 50, the other guy have made 250 pips, and so on. So not everyone have made exactly 400 pips. What we did was delivering total of 400 pips. Now it's up to each and every client how they are trading the signals. This guy here, he trading only using take profit number 1. This guy here, he trading waiting for take profit number 2. This guy here, he let the trade to hit either stop loss or take profit number 3, and so on. This guy here, for example, he might open 3 or 4 trades for each and every signal. We cannot control, guys, how you are taking these signals. Each and every guy, our client, is using the signal by their own way. That's why what we are counting here is the maximum that you could have gotten with our signals. And I want to mention again that thankfully even the free signals are, I believe, are in profit. And again, we are making and we are very happy to see the happy clients, the happy messages from our clients, and hopefully they will always be very happy and satisfied with the service. So of course, if you wish to join Extreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, my friends, so I think 30 minutes for a weekly analysis is maybe a bit too much, so I will do my best to shorten the videos, and let's see if I can do it, and I will just go to the point and explain to you the reason behind each and every signal. Now, the EURUSD is going to be for the bearish. And the reason for that is, if we look at the market right now on the daily chart, we can see that the EURUSD has actually faced a strong key support level right here and right here, of course, on 1.18356. And what we can see later on, that the market has made what seems like a bullish breakout from that support level. However, the market has made one more attempt of the support, then immediately made the breakout of that level of the support. Now, let me just zoom in so I can show you what happened later here. Now, the market, as I said before, has made here a bearish breakout from that long-term support. However, the market has made another, what we can call a fake attempt of another bullish breakout from that level of the support. So right now, the market has made an attempt to break out of the support and immediately went down below the support again. And what we can see here is remarkable. Here, right here, we can see a resistance number 1, which means the market has already created one attempt to break out from that level and failed, which means this support is no longer a support right now, it's becoming a resistance. And I have already drawn here this resistance trend line, which confirms that it was here a resistance trend line, and then after that it became a support trend line, and right now it's becoming, after the fake breakout, a new resistance trend line. Now, since we are having right here one single attempt of the resistance, we can expect from the market to rise again upon the pressure from the support on 1.18053, and it might rise again to hit the same level of the resistance right here. So we're going to have a resistance number 2. That level is where we want to start shorting the EURUSD. So as I said before, we are expecting from the market to make a pullback upon the pressure from the support zone right here. So we have to wait for the EURUSD to rise for another 30 pips before it's going to be valid for the short. So therefore, EURUSD is good for the short at 1.18356. And the target, my friends, will be the lowest level of the support right here, which means we are aiming approximately 120 pips of profit. So therefore, take profit level is going to be 1.17122. And the safe zone, since I'm depending on that previous resistance, which was a resistance number 1, so the safe zone has to be ranging just till the peak or the top of the resistance at the same resistance zone, which means it has to be ranging just like, I think that's the maximum. Yes, it will be ranging for approximately, actually that's a lot, I would say 50 pips is enough actually. Yes, 50 pips, that's fine. So there goes your signal for the Euro USD, and hopefully, my friends, it will be a very good signal, and hopefully we will make a good profits out of this signal. I cannot actually zoom in. So yeah, there goes your Euro USD signal. Let us take a look at the Pound USD. So for the Pound USD right now on the 4-hour time frame, as we can see right here, the market has been going on this channel. And as you can see, the market right now has actually fallen outside of this channel. And right now, what we can see right here, if we go to the daily chart, on the daily chart, we can see, let me just delete these two lines. Okay, so as you can see right here, guys, on the daily chart, we can see that the Pound USD has actually been ranging inside this resistance zone, as you can see right here. And the level of 1.38290 has actually been a very strong level as a support and a resistance as well. And right here, this is a very important thing we can see is a fake breakout. The fake breakout always telling us that the market usually is going to go on the opposite side of it. So most likely what we can see right here, since the market has actually made an attempt to break out of that resistance zone, we can see that right here the market has been also ranging inside the same level of that fake breakout. And look at that, the market has actually been trying for many days, I mean for almost 2 weeks, to break out of that level, and always has been failing until finally the market has closed as very strong bearish candle last Friday, and the market has went down for almost nearly 200 pips. That tells us that the Pound USD is going down. So right here, if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, what we can see right here is this long tail, which always tells us that this was a very strong key support level. And indeed, if we look at the left, we can see right here that the same level was actually a very strong key support level as well, and it was also a resistance. This resistance is the nearest one to the bearish breakout candle, which was also the same level of the tail, which means that we can expect from the Pound USD to rise for another I would say about 30 pips before it's going to be valid for the short, which means we can start shorting the Pound USD on 1.39715, and the safe zone should be ranging just right here till that resistance level, exactly right here, because this is the peak of the strong resistance level on 1.38421, and that's going to be actually, my friends, our safe zone, which means it's going to be ranging for almost 50 pips only. So let me just draw for you the edge of the safe zone, just like that. And the target. Now, of course, if the market has actually made a breakout from that level, if we draw here a support trend line, we can see that the market actually has made the breakout from that support trend line, and the market has actually closed as this strong bearish candle. Now, if the market have went all the way up to the to retest the broken support trend line and created a new resistance trend line, that's going to be great, because we can expect from the Pound USD to continue the fall till it reaches this support level right here. That's of course going to be taking a while, because we're talking about more than 230 pips, I think. So therefore, let me just set a more realistic target, which means we are going to be aiming the lowest level of the support right here on 1.36921, which means we are aiming to make 100 pips of profit, hopefully, from shorting the Pound USD. So therefore, take profit level is going to be 1.36922, and there goes your signal for the Pound USD. Hopefully also it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. AUDUSD. Let me now go to the daily chart for the AUDUSD. Now, as you can see here, my friends, we are having right here their strong resistance zone, as you can see right here. This is the resistance zone, and as you can see, the market has indeed finally been breaking out from that level. The market is finally free from that support level. However, now the market is facing another support level right here on 0.73971. What we can expect from the market is to make another pullback, retesting the broken support level, which was also previously a resistance zone, and actually we can start shorting the AUDUSD right after that retest happens. Now let me switch to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, my friends, we can see clearly that the market has made here what seems like another fake breakout attempt, and the market has actually made us thinking that it's gonna be reversing and giving up upon the pressure from the support on 0.74125, but however that didn't happen. Oh shit, 1 second. Yeah, this is the support zone here, and the market has made us thinking that it is actually reversing, but however, what happened was the opposite, and the market just went all the way down, reversing right from that level of the previous resistance. Right now, what we can expect from the AUDUSD is it's gonna actually make another pullback upon the pressure from that support right here, exactly right here on 0.73971. And after the pullback happens, we can start again shorting the AUDUSD. We have to wait for the pair to continue the rise just to make the pullback and reaches the lowest level of the previous support on 0.74275, which means we have to wait for the pair to rise for another 31 pips before it's going to be valid for the short. So that being said, AUDUSD is good for the short on 0.74275. And the safe zone should be ranging just until the peak of that resistance, my friends, because this is actually where we are, if the market has ever been able to go above that previous resistance right here and even reaches that resistance, and if it exceeded, it means that this resistance, this trend line here, or this trend is no longer bearish. It's right now going to be bullish trend, and the market has changed the direction. So therefore, this is going to be our safe zone. Let me just delete this old shape, and let me just make sure it's very clear for you, my friends. And let me just draw for you the shape of the safe zone, just like that. So now let's go to the target. Regarding the target, we are actually aiming this support level right here, because this level is not being selected randomly, my friends. I'm selecting this level due to the strong resistance right here, as you can see. So the market has already created here one attempt of a support number one of that previous resistance. What we can expect from the market, if it falls down below that support level of 0.74275, is going to continue falling all the way, at least to revisit the same level of that previous support, which was previously a resistance as well. So we can expect from the market to create a support number two. That being said, this is going to be our target, and therefore our target is 0.73375. There goes your signal for the AUDUSD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. USDCAD. Now for the USDCAD, as you can see, the market has actually made the breakout from that long-term downtrend, or that actually bearish trend line. And as you can see, this channel the market has eventually made the breakout from that long-term channel, or that trend line. Now what we can expect from the USDCAD is to continue the rise until it reaches the highest level of the resistance on 1.28420. Of course, that's gonna be taking a while. However, I'm just trying to tell you that we are right now looking for another buy for the USDCAD. Now let's study our options right here. If we look carefully at the level 1.25882, look carefully, my friends, on the daily chart. The same level has been acting as a very strong key support level, not only once or twice, but 3 times. So we are having here 3 attempts of a strong key support level. However, the market has been ranging exactly on the same zone of the support. And if we look carefully at the USDCAD, we can see that the market has been ranging for quite a long time inside this zone. Even when the market has actually made what seems like a bullish breakout of it, immediately fallen down. And again, the market has revisited the same level of the previous support. Focus, guys, on this support attempt. Again, the market has made again another attempt and reversed exactly on that same support level and went down, retesting that broken resistance trend line. And right now, after the retest has failed, the market has went all the way and made an actual breakout from that previous support level. That being said, if my analysis is accurate, I believe that this bullish breakout is going to be massive. I mean, it's going to be massive in all ways, because this level, the market has actually been trying to make an attempt to break out from that level for the past 4 months. And what I can expect from the USDCAD is going to continue the rise directly to hit this previous resistance before making any bullish breakouts. All of that says we can actually start buying the USDCAD. But however, again, we are stuck with this support level. And The peak of this resistance right here is telling us that this was indeed the strongest level that we can start buying the pair from. Now let's move to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame is telling us that the market has made the breakout from that resistance zone. So our chance to start buying the USDCAD is going to be only when the market falls down again right here, retesting the same level of the previous resistance again on 1.25882, and then we can start again buying the USDCAD, which means we have to wait for the pair to fall for another also 30 pips before it's going to be good for the buy. So therefore, USDCAD is good for the buy at 25882. And let me just tell you that the target will be, my friends, as I mentioned, the peak of the resistance exactly right here at 1.28335, which means we are aiming 244 pips profit from the USDCAD. However, I just don't like giving these kind of targets. I mean, I just find them not realistic, and it's kind of hard for us to keep our trade going for that much of time. So therefore 136 pips is going to be our target. I mean, if the pair is ever going to make the breakout, it has to be, unless it's going to be at least till the pair reaches that resistance level at 1.27300. So therefore that's going to be our target, 1.27300. And for the safe zone, my friends, since I'm depending actually on that support zone, I'm making my safe zone only from the peak of that resistance till the nearest tail to the bullish breakout candle, which means this is going to be for almost 48 pips only, which is fair enough. I don't think the pair is going to be ever able to actually reaches that level. There goes your signal for the USDCAD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's check the USDJPY. Now, the USDJPY has been very interesting actually, and as we can see, if we go to the daily chart, we can see that the market has made several attempts to break out from the resistance of 110.347. As we can see, we had here an attempt, and right here also we had an attempt, and right here also we had another fake attempt to break out from that resistance level. And by looking at the weekly chart, is very obvious, I think, my friends. If we look at this price action, I think those who have been trading Forex for a while, they know very well this price action, and it's telling us that the USDJPY is definitely good for the short, since we are seeing it on the peak of the resistance. So therefore, if we switch to the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly. Let me just make it very clear for you, exactly right here. So this was exactly. So this was, my friends, the fake breakout, and this was right here, the wick right here was the nearest resistance to the fake breakout. And again, we can see that the same level was previously resistance, which means we have to wait for the USDJPY to rise for another 14 pips before it's going to be valid for the short. So that being said, sell for the USDJPY at 110.218. And if we short the pair right from that level, let me just go back to the daily chart. And if we sell the pair from that level, we are aiming the nearest support to our entry, which is going to be on the daily chart, this support level right here, which means we are aiming to make 85 pips profit from shorting the USDJPY. The target will be 109.350. And the safe zone, of course, will be ranging just till the peak of that resistance, since, as I mentioned earlier, we are actually depending on it in selecting our entries. So therefore, the safe zone will be ranging for 50 pips. And I know that's maybe a lot, so let me just reduce it. Since the target is 80 pips only, it's not fair to set a bigger safe zone. Should be smaller. So 32 pips, I think this, let me just give it a space, give the candle a space to breathe. So therefore, I think about 35 should be fair enough for our safe zone, almost 35, yes. And there goes your signal for the USDJPY, and hopefully, guys, it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let me check for you the USDCHF. USDCHF is very similar to the USDCAD. I believe the pair is actually has been facing a major strong support level right here on 0.92222. I know it's funny to say, I just wanted to say it. Anyway, we can see that the market has actually been ranging on the same level of that previous support zone. Let me just draw it for you so it will be easier. So this is exactly like that. Perfect. This is the support zone, and this is the new resistance zone, and we can see that the market has made several attempts to break out from that level. So anyway, just to make it short story, let me just go to the 4-hour time frame, and as we can see right here, we have what we can call double top pattern, and right here the USDCHF, it seems like it's going on its way to revisit the same level of that previous resistance level right after this strong bearish breakout candle. That's going to be actually the best level to start shorting the pair, and I'm relying on this level because it has actually the strongest support level to our entry. So therefore the new this is going to be the new resistance. So this is exactly where we can start shorting the pair. So sell at 0.92222 whatever, whatever. And the safe zone, my friends, it has to be right above that resistance level, if I can ever move it, just like that. Yes. So let me just make sure it has to be actually above that, or just till the peak of that resistance, which means it's going to be ranging for only 45 pips. I really doubt that the USDCHF is going to be ever able to break out from that level, and if that happens, we are actually aiming for the lowest level of the support exactly right here. So we can expect from the USDCHF to fall for another 87 pips only, and hopefully it will give us these profits. So therefore, take profit level for the USDCHF is going to be 0.91331. There goes your signal for the USDCHF, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Now let's check the gold. Guys, if you noticed, I went really fast in the other pairs. I usually take 30 minutes, but however, I made my best to make it only 20 minutes in this video. I'm trying to shorten the videos because really I'm aware the videos are so long, and actually the gold is taking so much time of explanation. However, for the gold, I need to tell you something. The gold is a bit of confusing for everyone right now. First of all, for two reasons actually. First of all, the pair is above 1,800, which I said before is a very critical level for the gold. And as long as the gold is above 1,800, it's really good for the buy. As long as it's below 1,800, it's good for the short. So right now the pair is actually ranging inside that level, or actually around that price of 1,800. Look at that. If we look carefully, this price action usually indicates a good level for the sell. Usually it indicates for a bearish reversal. But however, it's very important to not ignore something. We had 11 trading days where the gold has actually been bullish, and just one candle is bearish actually. That's actually important. A lot of traders are ignoring this fact. The number of candles, and especially when you are on the daily chart, the number of candles is actually plays a major role in deciding the direction of the market. And since if we check the history, we cannot really see many of these candles has happened like that. And if I'm not mistaken, my friends, the gold is going to be good for the buy. Now I'm saying this because the gold is actually facing a very strong support level on 1,804. And if we check carefully, the market has indeed in the past made a fake breakout from the same level of 1,804. Check this carefully, my friends. Let me just zoom in so you can see it. This is the level, this is the support of 1,804, and this is another fake breakout. And as you can see, the market right after that, the fake breakout has happened. Immediately the market has reversed exactly on the same level. So it's really important to mention this. Gold, it seems like it's going to be good for the buy, but however, my only problem is the price action. This price action usually indicates a good level for the short. So it's really important, guys, to tell you something. Gold seems to be good for the bullish and for the buy, but however, do not rush with your buy orders. Do not set any pending orders. Please be careful when you are trading the gold, because as I mentioned, the gold is actually entering a very strong and critical zone of a support, and the bulls will do their best to keep it above that level of 1,800. And therefore, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I am right this time, the gold as we can see right here, if we study these candles, we can see that right here we had resistance, and here we had a breakout, and these three candles representing a support number 1. So therefore the market right now is approaching the second attempt of the support, and there exactly we can start again buying the gold. So therefore the gold should be good for the buy at 1804.72, and the safe zone, my friends, will be ranging, as we can see right here. I have drawn this support zone, and as we can see, the market has actually respected this support zone for quite a long time. So the gold might be ranging inside this zone, and it's very important to tell you, if the market is ranging inside the safe zone, do not come to me and tell me, Salah, the signal has failed. I mean, last week I was really shocked when I saw the candles and the market going inside the safe zone. It was actually inside the safe zone. Then some comment, all signals failed. Like, what the hell, man? What failed? It's still inside the safe zone. Come on. I mean, you cannot expect the market to reverse exactly, literally, specifically on the same level where I'm telling you to buy. That's not going to happen always. That's the reason we are having a safe zone, that the market actually might be ranging inside of it. And just, come on, guys, have a break on me. I mean, give me a break, guys. I'm really doing my best here, and if my analysis has failed, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad trader. It just means that we had a bad luck, and I'm sorry about it. Just like the signals from the last week, I am personally apologizing for the signals from the last week. I think they were not that good, but however, I did my best, and I think I take responsibility for what happened. However, it's really important, my friends, that we always be careful and always take calculations for our trades. I just take responsibility for my channel, and that's it. And if you have lost any money, hopefully we will recover. But again, you are entering these trades under your own responsibility. It's your money, it's your responsibility, my friends. Be careful again, and always do not enter with full lot on one single trade. Always have your funds ready for any potential losses, because this is Forex. We never promise any profits. We promise only to do our best. However, if the market did not go in our way, it's just our bad luck. We're just doing our best to make sure that our analysis is realistic and reasonable as much as possible. So anyway, what I was telling you, since we are planning to place the buy order right here on 1804, we can expect from the gold to continue the rise till it reaches that resistance level of 1844. I believe after this level, after the gold reaches that level of the resistance, we can start to short the gold. I know it might be shocking for you, because I just told you that as long as we are above 1800, we can always buying the gold. But of course, you can never keep buying forever. We always have to prepare for the pullbacks. And I believe that the gold might actually go down like this for 70 pips, hit our buy order, rise again till it reaches the peak of the resistance right here on 1804, and then again falls down, retesting that broken resistance, and then continue the rise. That's how I believe the gold is going to continue the rise. And however, until then, let's see how this trade will go, and hopefully all of us will make a very good profits out of it. So as you can see, I went very fast in the other pairs to have enough time to explain to you about the gold, and to explain to you, my friends, that you should be always careful and responsible for your funds and for your trades decisions. So what I'm giving you here is only advice. However, it's not like a mandatory. It's not like something you can or you should actually enter with full lot. Don't ever enter and saying, okay, Salah said I can buy here, let me just go full all in, and either what we can call it like a YOLO, or you only live once. So don't ever do that, please. You cannot survive in this business if you are not trading carefully and planning for any potential losses. Sorry for the long speech. I just wanted to mention this to my friends. However, I believe it's going to be another very good week, and hopefully all of us guys will make a good profits in it. So in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.